Alright guys, it's Mr. G back with Mr. G Plays Star Sector Part 5. Now, I've got to admit, I hated the Diablo avionics ships at the beginning. I found them way too wimpy, and it just seemed like they got completely wrecked, like the frigates, and I was just not amazed with them until I got to the big guns. So, in this video, I'm going to show you some of the bigger ships in the big fleet battles. Yes, my computer is going to lag because, well, there's going to be a ton of ships in the battles, and I probably should turn down some of my settings, but I just don't want to. So let's get started. I'm in the middle of a campaign, Nexgrillin mod plus Star Sector mod, and you really can't do a lot in the campaign that is take bases and planets until you get a hefty sized fleet. And you can see I've got the mod checker mod installed down there. And it looks like I need to update Shadow Yards, but I don't want to mess up this save game, so I'm just going to leave it. And let's go ahead and just mess with this invasion fleet right here. Now, we just finished a battle, so you know what? I've got a few more points to spend. Let's go ahead and do that. I probably should repair my ships a little bit. So then, alright, so we just finished up a battle. So let's go repair, guys. You can see here we have two things. We've got combat readiness and hull. So these guys took a little bit of a beating. Now, combat readiness depends on how good your crew is. Now, the ships you put in the top left up here get the best crew, and the ones further down the list kind of get your newbies, your crew that's not so good. Now, the better the crew, the better your combat readiness. And the more combat readiness you have, the more bonuses you get in battle. It's almost more important than your hull strength. If your combat readiness gets too low, your ship just doesn't work. Stuff starts to malfunction, and it's just a complete disaster. Now, in this system, I finally managed to take a little starbase here from my guys. And it was one of those ones that was a small market, so I didn't actually need that many Marines to take it over. If you're curious on how to take over a base, what you need these guys, Marines. I have 371. They are expensive. You're also going to want saboteurs, which you can use to take out enemy fleets. Alright, so let us repair. Okay. Let us unload some of this junk. Alright, some of this I actually want to keep. Put it on ships later. Alright, and let's just sell off all this gobbledygook. Now, if you have prisoners, those are great. You can actually sell them for a whole pile of cash. But you have to go to special options. It's a modded feature, and you can sell those guys at 26,000 a person. So that means I could get 50 grand here. One problem, though, is you will make other factions a little grumpy at you. You'll lose some reputation, but honestly, you're not going to lose that much. So what I've been doing, you go to prisoner actions here. You can do sell as slave, which gets you way more money, or collect ransom. Gets you about half the money, but you don't make anybody grumpy at you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now because I am sitting on a pretty fat pile of money. 1.8 million. Yeah, once I got a big enough fleet where I could just go wreck other ships, the amount of loot I made was ridiculous. So I did not need the cash. Any more Marines I can grab here? No. So this base that I set up in this system, it's good for repairs, but it's not a military base. I can't buy Marines. I also can't buy military ships, which is kind of the pits. But I'm going to do my best, so at least I've got some friendly fleets. I can hit 5 and ask some guys to follow me. But let's go ahead and just see if we can ruin this guy's day. Now, pretty good fleet there. Emergency burn. We're going to see if we can catch him. Alright, so I have got the Dreadnought here. Custom Dreadnought. And it is wicked good. Got some pretty great weapons on it. It also has 2 flight decks, so it's good for fighters. And it's got just some huge ballistics on it. So let's show that to you now. Who can we deploy? Now, I've actually got so many ships, I cannot deploy all of them. So you only get so many deployment points. I'm going to save these guys for later. And throw down just a whole pile of fighters. Kind of my whole fleet is built around some fighters. We'll give some commands. We'll see if we can take some of these relays. And we get some bonuses. So here she is. There's the Dreadnought. Isn't she a beauty? She is just lovely. Right now you can see I've got a bunch of weapons here set to linked. No, not linked. My bad. Alternating fire. Check these out. And it just goes to town. We've got some pretty big cannons. We've got Pharaoh cannons, Modulator cannons, siege cannons. These are the ones that I control. Everything else is on auto fire. So I've got like these little ballistics here, a bunch down here. I've got missiles, then I've been leaving those on auto fire as well. Alright, put you on autopilot for a minute, and we'll just watch the battle screen here. So these fighters have decided to just suicide mission. They're like, we're invincible. We're just going to go over here in the middle of the enemy and wreck everybody's day. Yeah, bad idea, guys. You are not invincible. Why don't you wait for the cavalry to show up? Obviously, one problem with Dreadnoughts is they're super slow. So I kind of miss out on the fun here. Sometimes I put the autopilot on and I go and I, get on Reddit, surf the internet, wait on my other screen for my ship to catch up. Anytime now. Now I did have like some unstable injectors in this thing to make it go a little faster, but instead I went for flux capacitors so I can just do maximum firepower before overloading. You can see up there on the top of the screen, you've got sensor contacts for guys that are close. Let's find the biggest ship here and ruin their day. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go just ruin this guy's day. Alright, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. And here we go. Hey, how are you doing, sir? Oh, hello. Just thought I'd come by. I have some firepower. Oh, and there's one down. And let's see if we can get this other guy. Now, I'm about to overload here. Whew, not quite. Gotta watch that flux. Let's vent that. Good thing we have ridiculous armor. Alright, here we go. So we're overloading this guy, and then now his shields are going to be down, and we can just ruin his day. Taking a fair pound of this guy. Alright, come on, and come on, almost, and he's touched. Okay, I took out the big ships. We'll go ahead and let autopilot sort this out. Let's take a look at how everybody's doing here. You can see that the Dreadnought is just wrecks everybody's day. Not a lot of competition for that. Just a ridiculous amount of firepower. Especially on this one, forward-facing turrets. A lot of them. Some ships tend to have more of their turrets on the side. We're just going to wrap up this battle, and that will be it for Mr. G Plays Star Sector today, part 5. I put links to all the mods if you don't have them in the comments. Alright, you know what? Let's just take back over here. And I just love firing these cannons. There's ridiculous range. You can actually put mods that boost the range, but I'm pretty happy with this ship loadout as it is. Oh, there he is. Let's go check this guy out. Now, for our special ability, we've got the Flicker Core. So we can kind of teleport, which is fun. This guy's not even going to put shields up. I'm not worried about it. Oh. Now let's turn down the volume on that. Oh, so loud. And he's toast. What do we got left? Just a few guys. They're probably going to run for it. That's going to be the end of this one. So what do we got for cannons here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 Pharaoh cannons, 2 Modulator cannons, another Pharaoh cannon, and 2 gigantic siege lasers back here. That's my weapon group 1. Now, I had that set to all fire at the same time, but I found that doing alternating fire just lets me hold down the trigger there without overloading the ship with flux, and it just keeps laying down damage, which is nice. So there we are. I lost some fighter wings, but that's not a big deal. You can lose your fighters every battle, and they just get replaced next battle. They just get rebuilt. So that's the core of this fleet. I just used ships with flight decks, like carriers, and a few cruisers here, but mostly my ships are carriers. my Dreadnought, which is also a carrier, and they can support fighters. And every time they get wiped out, I just have to fly around a bit, get everybody repaired, and they'll be good to go. So this guy, I don't want to waste Marines on him. We're just going to blow him up. Marines are pretty expensive to waste on boarding ships, in my opinion. So let's check out the fleet, even though I did lose those ships. There they are, they're back. And it looks like I need another officer. This guy has no officer flying him. So here's the fleet. There's the old Dreadnought, the USN Monkey. I don't remember naming you that. But you know what? I'm okay with Monkey. We'll leave it. What do we got? Alright. We got a carrier. We got a battle cruiser. We got a couple of just light cruisers. And then another little light cruiser. This is actually a transport ship, but it works pretty nice. Let's go ahead and swap you out. Alright. That's it for today, guys. Mr. G does Star Sector today. Part 5. Big fleets, big guns, and next time maybe I'll actually take over a starbase for you. I still need a little more Marines to take out the one I want to right now.